Hi guys, I just want to talk through this discussion board rubric with you because I used lots of big words on it and I want to make sure that you understand. A rubric is a grid that shows you exactly what you need to do to get the grade that you want. You'll see that there's a column that says superior. Students who meet all of these requirements in their discussion board posts will receive a superior grade on their discussion board. Students who don't meet any of these and are all the way down in the not acceptable post will not receive much credit at all for their discussion board. First, let's look up at the top. You'll see that you'll do two different types of discussion board posts in this class. First, you will respond to a teacher-given prompt. When you respond to the teacher, you need to use professional language and follow the formal rubric below. So you need to be really paying attention to this rubric when you do your first discussion board post on any subject when you're just responding to what I asked you to do. Sometimes you'll see up here, you'll also respond to a classmate, and I'll show you how to do that. When you're responding to a classmate, you still need to use appropriate language, so you still need to be nice, but you don't have to be so formal. If you want to use incomplete sentences or imperfect grammar, that's fine by me. I do want you to let us know who you're talking to. So let's say that I'm typing back to Mrs. Schmidt. I'm going to make an @ sign by hitting Shift 2, and I'm going to say Mrs. Schmidt. Do you see where I typed that right up here? Okay. If you're typing back to Jaslyn, you're going to put an @ Jaslyn. And you do that right at the beginning of your post so that we know who you're talking to, and then you'll type back to that person. When you do that, then I'll know that you're not trying to write a really nice post to me. I'll still look at what you wrote and think about your contributions to the board, but I won't judge your grammar and punctuation quite as closely. So when you're writing your first post, let's look over what you need to do to get a superior rating. First, you need to think about your individual input and initiative. That means what you are contributing to the board and what new ideas you bring up. A superior student is going to go above and beyond what I wanted to happen for this assignment. You're going to understand why you're doing this assignment, and you're going to go even farther. You're also going to show me that you understood the subject, that you know what we're talking about. With community participation, your post is going to foster an idea of team spirit in the class. It's going to make us kind of feel good about being in a class with you. You're going to bring life to the group. You're going to bring some personality in and make us feel happy that you're there. And you're going to show a positive attitude in your post and your response. We aren't going to hear sarcasm or negativity from you. We're going to hear you being excited about what you're writing about. I also want you to use critical thinking and analysis skills. That means that you're thinking really hard about what we're doing, asking questions about it, and trying to discover for yourself what you should be learning. Your post should be insightful, meaning that you've thought about the questions and you are bringing your own response to them. You should have a fresh perspective, something that's unique to you and not just the obvious answer. Your post should be richly detailed. You should provide lots of details to support your answer. It should be comprehensive, which means that it's thorough. You've told us everything that you need to tell us. And it should be persuasive, meaning that you provide such a good argument that we want to agree with what you say. Next, you'll need to think about your presentation and style. A superior post will not have any errors at all. You'll double check it for spelling, grammar, punctuation, capitalization, structure, which means that it all makes sense. There are sentences and paragraphs if needed, and organization. Finally, you'll need to consider your connections. The best posts on the board will make clear connections to other posts or to situations in real life. You'll kind of put what you say in context of the rest of our life. That's it. I hope that you'll all work as hard as you can to get a superior post on your discussion boards, and let me know if you have any questions.